What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, we're going to be reviewing the Estrella Jalisco Tropical Chamoy Michelada, made with Clamato. This is coming in at a pretty low ABV at 3.5%. It's a little lower than average, but it's fine. We'll work with it. It says brewed in California. Okay, and it's basically saying, you got to rotate the can to mix everything up. I've already done that a little bit, but we'll do it a little bit more before I open it and actually pour it into a glass. This is 25 ounces, if I haven't already said that. Got a little bit of some literature here on the back. Tropical Chamoy Michelada is a flavorful and refreshing lager blended with Clamato, chamoy flavor, and pineapple juice. This traditional lager is mixed with a sweet and tart punch of pineapple juice and ends with a kick of heat from the robust and full flavors of Clamato and chamoy. Inspired by Estrella Jalisco's roots, it is a classic michelada recipe with a tropical twist. Born in Mexico, brewed in California. So, I guess we're just going to see what this thing's like. I bought this yesterday. I was all over the place. I went all over my town trying to find something to review. And this was one of the only two things that I found that I haven't tried. And I thought it looked good, so I figured I would just buy it and see what it was like. So we'll give it a couple of rotations before we actually open it to mix everything together. Make sure everything gets incorporated into the drink. All right, that'll do it. All right, let's open it up, see what we got. You can definitely smell the pineapple juice immediately. A little bit of the Clamato too, so literally it smells exactly like what the description of the drink is. So, I've never actually had chamoy before. This will be my first time, so. Let's pour it into the glass. Looks like a typical michelada. Would be much better probably if I actually had some lime and tahini. I have tahini, but apparently this already has tahini in it. So it looks, well, it looks like tomato juice. It looks like a typical take on a michelada. It's, you can't see any light through it whatsoever. Red appearance to it. I mean, it smells pretty good. I mean, I do like micheladas. I've never had this brand, but we're gonna give it a shot and see what we got. So cheers, guys. The Estrella Jalisco Tropical Chamoy Michelada with Clamato. 3.5% ABV. Cheers, guys. Interesting. You taste the tomato juice, taste the pineapple juice, and it's got some heat to it. It's definitely got some heat to it. A little bit more than what I was expecting, but I'm someone who likes spice, so that's fine. It's pretty good. It's got some chunkage there on the glass. Yeah. I was just thinking my girlfriend likes micheladas and she's not going to expect the spice, so I'm going to have her try this afterwards and she's probably going to be like, what the hell is this? But back to the review. Sorry, that just kind of came to my mind and kind of cracked me up a little bit because that's probably going to be priceless. And it does have a little bit of heat to it, I'm not going to lie. Even for someone that likes spice, I feel the heat in my chest, the back of my throat. It's not anything too overpowering or something that I can't handle, but it's actually a pretty good drink. I just wish just a a rim of the tahini with the lime juice, that'd make it perfect. You don't really taste the beer all that much. I mean, you get a little bit, you can tell there's beer in there, but you don't really taste it all that much. It almost tastes like a meal. You know, micheladas, that tomato juice almost tastes like vegetable soup almost, which I do kind of actually enjoy. And I guess the sweetness that I'm tasting is the chamoy, which I've never had chamoy. I've never had chamoy pickles, candy, none of that. This is pretty solid. I mean, I wouldn't want to drink more than like a glass, or at least like more than one of the 25-ounce cans, and it is pretty low on ABV, 3.5%. But I mean, if you're just having this like as a night starter, or just in between drinks, just to enjoy, pretty good. As far as the rating goes, I like the heat. I like the sweetness. I like the pineapple. I like the tomato aspect to it. I think it's a pretty good take on a michelada. Now, I don't think it's the best michelada I've ever had. It's definitely a good drink, don't get me wrong. But I think, my personal preference, I think they should have toned down the pineapple juice just a little bit. Because it tends to be just a little bit overpowering when you take that sip. On the finish, it finishes way better than the initial taste. Just because that pineapple juice cuts through the tomato flavor from the clamato in there. And I think that a michelada should have more of a tomato juice type flavor. And I don't even like tomatoes. I hate tomatoes, but I do like tomato juice, and I really do like micheladas. So this is a pretty decent take on one. The only caveats that I have to it is it's a very low ABV. It's a little more spicy than a lot of people probably would like. I'm fine with it, but I can see a lot of people not wanting this because of the spice. 3, they need to cut down on that pineapple juice because it kind of cuts through everything and kind of becomes dominant over all the other flavors. And then it kind of finishes, with the tomato flavor, the tomato juice flavor, the typical michelada taste. So for that, I'll hit it with a solid 7.2 out of 10. Probably could have been an 8, even higher, if they would have, just upped the ABV, tone down the pineapple juice flavor, maybe bring down for me, I'd leave the spice where it is, but some people might not like that. But yeah, 7.2 from me, guys, here at Beer Views. I can't really remember how much I paid for this. I was in a rush to get it. I had to go all the way to a gas station way out of my way just to get it. And there was also this guy that just was right in my face the whole time trying to get a Michelob Ultra. Wow, you're so cool, dude. You're buying Michelob Ultra. He was the typical golfer type looking dude too, so I'm sitting there talking shit about Michelob Ultra, yet I have a friggin' can of it right back there, but whatever. I don't buy it. I just kept the can because I thought the can looked cool, and it kind of fit with the pyramid over there, or the beer mid, I should say. But back to the review, 7.2, the, always have to read this, Estrella Jalisco Tropical Chamoy Michelada with Clamato. 7.2, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. If you guys have any suggestions on beers or beverages or whatever you guys would like me to try in the future, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to find it and give it a review. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, until next time, cheers.